At her home in Magere in Wakiso district, Barbra Kyagulanyi is coming to terms with the events of the past week, which culminated in the arrest and torture of her husband, Kyaddondo East MP Barbra Kyagulanyi. Barbra Kyagulanyi, who is referred to affectionately as Barbie by most people, narrated to NTV what her husband told her about the events surrounding his arrest in Arua and the treatment he received while in detention soon after.
He says that when they came to his room, he had already put on his shoes and put his wallet in the socks and the phone. So he says when he saw his door open forcefully, he raised his hands in the air and they told him to kneel down. And he says before he could kneel down, he was hit by an iron bar.
Barbie says despite the uncertainty of the current situation, she remains strong and positive because she has received support from different people all over the country.
I am strong. How I am strong, only God knows. I'm not intimidated by what is happening because I know my husband is very innocent. Bobby is strong. He said that even if his bones are broken and his body brutalized, and even if he gets any permanent injuries, or even when he dies, he would want people to know that he still stands for the same thing that he believes in.
When asked whether she would like her husband to quit politics, Barbie had this to say.
When I met my husband, I knew that I was in building a life with a unique person. So I was ready for a ride of smooth and tides ahead. I still am ready because I'm sure this is not the end. It is just the beginning of it all. So I can't stop him from having his call, from exercising his call. God chooses us to do certain things. He was brought on earth to do that. And as a wife, I am supposed to support anyway.
Barbie says it has been difficult to explain to the children what is happening to their father, but she tries to keep them updated without worrying them too much.
I've been taking them through slowly by slowly. So they know the father is in detention. I have told them where he is, but you give them facts which don't look like lies, and you don't give everything out. It's my son who is at school, my elder son who is at school, who has access to newspapers and who can read everything. They bring newspapers in the library, so he reads everything. I was there to see him yesterday.
Illegal possession of arms was one of the charges preferred against Barbra Kyagulanyi, but Barbie believes her husband is being framed.
My husband has never applied for a gun, never owned one. He has never had training in gun possession and in gun use. I barely think, I think he does not even know how to assemble bullets in a gun. Even where we have businesses and security that is armed, he makes sure that he advises the security guards to never approach him when they're having guns. And all our security guards in our business places know they can never approach Bobby when they're holding guns. So that's how much he hates them. That was like the slowest move they would have made to frame him. Yeah, that was so shallow.
Meanwhile, a section of musicians and other artists visited the Kyagulanyi home to offer their moral support.
After talking to Barbie, after hearing her side of the story personally, it is really hurting, and I just like she told us, Bobby asks us to pray for him.
We wanted to let them know that we're with them, we're praying for Bobby and we're supporting him. We, as his colleagues in the music industry, we are very concerned about his health.
We ask humbly to see that he given pardon, not pardon actually, but justice.
Barbra Kyagulanyi is expected back before the military court-martial on 23rd August for further mention of his charges. Ali Mivule, NTV.